What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and you're watching our SEC football channel.
All right, this defensive front, Jake, may need a little bit of work. You've got a couple guys coming back that were pretty productive in Benito Jones and Josiah Coatney. Set us up along a defensive front where that's obviously a place that has to be strong in the SEC.
Yeah, and like you said there, the thing that's very interesting about this is the Rebels didn't really lose any major contributors. Like you said, they're bringing back Benito Jones, bringing back Josiah Coatney, Kadir Shepard, Charles Wiley, Tariqius Tisdale, all exceptional defensive linemen, guys with great talent who they're expecting, big snaps out of this year. However, they gave up something north of 35 points a game. I think it was right about 36 points a game last year. So they're bringing back everybody, but it's everybody who had trouble last year. And so you'd like to think that, I guess, just another year of experience under everybody's belt would help. But then, the big question mark is the Reds are moving from a 4-3 to a 3-4. So guys like Benito Jones, Josiah Coatney, and Kadir Shepard, they're playing different positions than what they're used to and what they were recruited to play. So that the defensive line is a very big question mark this year for that reason, that you've got experienced guys playing positions that they have little experience at, which is, that's just kind of a weird thing to think about. So it is a big question mark, but like I said, those are talented guys. Those are SEC caliber players. Those five guys right there, and then also bringing in Sam Williams was one of the top JUCO prospects. It's looking like that new 3-4 system might kick him out to linebacker instead of playing defensive end. But there's a lot of talent there. Now they just got to get everybody on the same page with a new scheme, with a new defensive coordinator, and just bring it all together, because the pieces are there. They just have to make them fit.
Jake, when you lay it out like that, there's a lot of moving parts. So you've got, 4 positions along the defensive front in 2018, size down to 3, going from the 4-3 to the 3-4, which is a good thing when it comes to depth. So you don't have depth concerns as much when you only have 3 positions to fill, but depth was probably not going to be a huge issue when you've got just about everybody coming back, and certainly all the key cogs coming back. They made a lot of mistakes last year. We don't know if it was because physical shortcomings or missed assignments, but they can coach them up. They've got one more year in the program to be better players and hopefully improve upon that, what was north of 35 points a game, as you mentioned, in the SEC, with Mike McIntyre as the defensive coordinator, bringing a ton of experience to Ole Miss. Coatney had 63 tackles. He was third on the club in total stops. And Benito Jones, as you mentioned, a key factor with the 9 tackles for loss. Tisdale and Ryan Anderson, both had 33 tackles. So there's some productivity there. And if these guys still have a ceiling left, they could have much better defensive line play, because the same guys are back and hopefully focused in and will understand the scheme, and had plenty of time from spring through August to get acclimated to the 3-4.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jake.
Well,
anything else along those lines?
Man, there's a lot, like I said, a lot of moving pieces in play. We got a couple months to figure out if we can fit them together. I'm tired of the pieces not fitting together, Mark. They need to fit together this year.
Let's get those pieces to fit together this year.
Yeah, we can finally play in a bowl game this year, and Lord willing, we'll be in one. So we got to put them together. Got a couple months to go. Opening the season at Memphis. Not starting this season with an easy test, not with a cupcake. So we're gonna hit the ground running, and try and go back and go bowling again.
Not at all. Throw out that group of 5 label when it comes to a few teams like Memphis. They're better than probably a third of the teams in the Power 5.
Yeah.
So you're playing like a 6th or 7th or 8th place team in the ACC or the Big Ten or somebody like that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good team that could go to a bowl game, even if they played in a power league. And we see Memphis each and every year scoring all sorts of points against pretty good football teams in the Power 5 and making their way to postseason play. Plus, you got that game against Cal, against a very improved team in the Pac-12 that you've seen over the past few years. And then you dive into the SEC, where you've got, with Arkansas, I'm guessing, going to be better. They can't be much worse. They're going to be better. There's not going to be any gimmies. So, We've gone through that exercise trying to find a path to a bowl game, and it's certainly there.
It was
but
it's
going to be
difficult.
close.
The path is muddy. Whoever made this schedule, I think when they booked these out of conference games a few years ago, they were expecting us to be as good as we were when we were playing in the Sugar Bowl and beating Alabama a few years ago. I don't really think they were expecting this team to be the one playing. So, whoever made that schedule, I guess you get the last laugh. But
well, I got to say, Jake, I'm ranking all the schedules in the Power 5 from 70 all the way up to number 1. I'm at 42 right now, and Ole Miss is not yet in sight.
Yeah.
So they're pretty high on my rankings of schedule difficulty.
Thank you for watching this video. If you're an SEC football fan, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us your thoughts down in the comments below. And for the latest in SEC football, keep it right here.